If you receive SSI, Supplemental Security Income, or Social Security benefits, and you have questions about the stimulus check, you need to watch this video. Hey everyone, this is Matt. Welcome back to another Blind to Billionaire video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Like I just said, if you have any questions regarding the stimulus payment and you receive SSI or Social Security, please watch this video all the way to the end. We're going to be going through some questions and helping you obtain to receive your stimulus check. So I have my wife, Corey, here with me right now. We're going to be going through this and we're going to be helping you out. This information is being read directly off of the irs.gov website. So let's get right into it.
If I receive SSI, will I get a stimulus check?
The answer is yes, absolutely. If you receive SSI, you will be receiving a check.
If you are a U.S. citizen or resident alien who has a valid Social Security number, you could not be claimed as a dependent of another taxpayer, or you have a gross adjusted income under a certain amount, you are eligible for the economic impact payment.
Exactly. So if you're watching this video and you receive SSI or you're a non-filer because your income is below the limit that requires you to file, you can still receive a payment. So yes, absolutely you can and will still receive a payment.
When will I receive my stimulus check?
That's a question that I wish I had the answer for, but honestly, we do not have an exact answer. And even if I did, I still probably wouldn't say it because that's just tough. So anyway, the IRS has been saying that they will be sending out payments in the next couple weeks. So today is April 11th, it's Saturday, and the payments should be rolling out in the next couple weeks here. But let's see exactly what they say.
So coming out in mid-April on the irs.gov website, there will be a section labeled Get My Payment. And you click on it and it will tell you a few different things. So we know in mid-April you're going to get more information based directly on you personally. This Get My Payment section will allow you to check your payment status, confirm your payment type, which will either be direct deposit or a check, and it will allow you to enter your direct deposit information if you have not already done so.
Yeah, so let's reiterate. This tool on the IRS website is not available quite yet, but it's coming mid-April. And what it will do is you can log in and track your stimulus payment if you have not received it by the time that that tool is available. So that'll be really nice. Hopefully it'll answer a lot of questions as far as, hey, where the heck is my payment? That's a way that we can check it out and see exactly where it is in the process. If you've received it, how they've sent the payment, things like that. So that tool is not available yet, but it's coming mid-April, so in the next, I would anticipate week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, it should be available. We'll let you know when it's available.
If I'm receiving SSI, do I have to fill out the non-filers enter payment info here on the irs.gov website?
That's a great question. We have so many people asking us this question. If you receive SSI, do you need to fill out the non-filers form on the irs.gov website?
So I'm going to start out by saying who does not need to file. And so if you receive SSI in conjunction with any of these things, it would mean you do not need to fill out the form. So if you receive Social Security, Railroad Retirement, or SSDI benefits in conjunction with SSI, the IRS will automatically send you an economic impact payment because they already have your information. If you have already filed a 2019 federal income tax return, you do not need to fill out this form. If your 2019 gross income exceeded $12,200 or $24,400 for a married couple, or other reasons that required you to file a 2019 federal income tax return, you do not need to fill out this form. If you were married at the end of 2019 and you're not submitting information here with your spouse, you do not need to fill out this form. If you were not a U.S. citizen or a U.S. permanent resident in 2019, you do not need to fill out this form. But, do you want to say anything, Matt?
Yeah, exactly. Let me just reiterate that again because there's a lot of information. If you receive SSI in conjunction with Social Security benefits of any kind, whether that's retirement, disability, survivors, railroad retirement, if you receive any of the Social Security benefits, you do not need to fill out this form. If you filed a 2018 or 2019 tax return, you do not need to fill out this form.
However, you do need to fill out this form if you had a gross income that did not exceed $12,200 or $24,400 for a married couple, and you did not fill out a tax form, if you did not file a federal income tax form for 2019, or you didn't plan to, then you should fill this out. Or if your income level did not require you to file a tax return, then you need to submit this information to the IRS so that you can receive your economic impact payment.
Exactly. I think that's so important. We get this question all the time, and it's very important. So if you receive SSI and your income did not exceed $12,200 as an individual or $24,400 as a married couple, and you typically do not file your taxes, you should fill out this form so that they recognize your information and they can send you your payment out as quickly as possible. Now, let me say one caveat to the group of people who receive Social Security benefits. Now, like I said a little while ago, you do not need to fill out this form if you receive Social Security benefits of any kind. However, there is an exception to the rule, right? There's always an exception to the rule. The only exception to that rule is if you receive Social Security and you have a dependent that maybe is not claimed on any type of tax return, or the IRS may not know about that dependent, if the dependent is under the age of 17, you'll want to fill this form out. And the reason for that is any dependents that you claim under the age 17, you will then be eligible to receive an additional $500 per child up to 3 children. So an additional up to $1,500 if you fill out this form, if the IRS does not know about that dependent. So very important. If you don't fill that out and you have dependent children, you could potentially be leaving up to $1,500 on the table, but it's $500 per child. So that's the exception to the rule.
Filling out the non-filers enter payment info here form on the irs.gov website will allow the IRS to identify you and your dependents, and will receive the your valid direct deposit and address information so that the IRS can calculate your eligibility to receive the economic impact payment. So if you don't have a bank account, they will have your address to send you a check. If you have a bank account, you can send your direct deposit. You can put in your direct deposit information, which will allow them to directly deposit the stimulus check into your account.
Yeah, again, that's really important.
The next question is, will the stimulus money go onto my Direct Express card?
Exactly. We have tons of questions about this, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. We do not have a straight answer for that question. I have not seen any type of guidance from the IRS or the government of any kind suggesting that the payment will go onto your Direct Express card. I'm not saying that. I've not seen it. I'm not saying it won't happen, but I'm not saying that it will happen either, because I do not have evidence of that on any government website of any kind. So I can't really say yes it will or yes or no it won't. So just be aware of that. We don't have a straight answer. We wish we could give you a straight answer, but we're going to continue gathering more information. And once we have an answer on that, if we ever receive one, we'll definitely deliver it to you.
Based on the Get My Payment portion of the irs.gov website, it sounds like you will get your payment either via direct deposit or check, is what that part of the website's saying.
Exactly. So in the portal, like Corey was just saying, on the irs.gov website, they basically give like 2 options for accepting the payment: direct deposit into a bank account or a paper check. So again, it doesn't say anything about Direct Express, so I'm not really sure.
What if I don't have a bank account? If you don't have a bank account, you will get a check. And this is based on the information from the irs.gov website in the Get Your Payment section.
Yeah, exactly. So like what Corey just said, if you do not have a bank account, they will send you a paper check. Now, I just want to preface this by also saying, if you receive a paper check, just recognize it's probably going to be much, much later than the people who are receiving direct deposit, because direct deposit, it's electronic, it's very fast. It's a matter of literally just pushing a button for someone else. Well, essentially. If you're getting a paper check, it takes a lot longer. They need to send it to the printers need to print it, they need to package it up, mail it. It just takes a lot longer. So if you're getting a check, a paper check, just recognize it's going to probably be a couple weeks at least after everybody else who is getting direct deposit has probably already received theirs.
I have two more questions. What if I receive both SSI and SSDI? Will I get two payments?
Yeah, unfortunately, I wish I could say yes, but the answer is no. If you receive SSI and SSDI, the answer is no. You will only receive one payment of $1,200. That's it. You do not get two.
If I was claimed as a dependent on someone else's tax return, will I get the payment?
Again, I wish I could say yes, but the answer is no. If you were claimed as a dependent on someone else's tax return, you are not eligible for the $1,200 stimulus payment. However, I want to say this one more time. I said it earlier, but I want to say it again. If you are someone under the age 17, or you have a child under the age 17 who you claim as a dependent, you are eligible to receive an additional $500 for each child under the age 17 that is your dependent. So that's another reason why you'd maybe want to fill out that form on the irs.gov website, is so that they recognize that you have a dependent under the age 17, so you can grab your extra $500. That's important.
That is all the information we have for you. We really appreciate you all watching this, and hopefully the answers were clear and concise, and we're just doing our best to bring this to you in a succinct manner so that you are getting information that's directly from the irs.gov website and it's accurate as we possibly can make it.
Yeah, exactly. Like Corey said, we're doing as much as we can to bring you the most up-to-date information, answer all your questions, and help all of you claim the $1,200 that all of you have coming. All of you have it coming for the most part. So just recognize, like, you have it coming, but just know we're trying to do our best to answer all the commonly asked questions and help you receive that money. So go through this video again. If it's confusing, please watch it again. We answered your questions here. Otherwise, if we did not answer it and you're still confused, leave a question down below and I'll answer your all your comments. So thanks so much for watching this. We'll give you an update when we have more information. Thanks. Have a great weekend and see you soon.